still couldn't see this fall. Down look, I don't tap his turn. Think I walk on water, but I never let no bridges burn. It's different when it's given to you. All of mine, I really earned it. Ain't in no one business, why the fuck am I still they concerned? Ain't the one for tripping, I keep pushing, I'm like.
Dirty, what up? Nah, shit, I'm about to goddamn do the little segment of the show shit right quick. Yo, man, you know I gotta keep that shit pushing, my nigga. Shit, I'm only doing what goddamn God tell me to do, my nigga, you feel me? Yeah, shit, I'm gonna hit you back when I get finished with this shit, though. I got you. One. Shit, what's happening, Dirty? And welcome to the GreaseWay Clubhouse Show. I am your host, GreaseWay Cody. And shit, welcome. We in a poll. Today, as you can see, we having a little problem with the weather. You know what I'm saying? We got a little rain and wind, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna stop no show. I'm back out here and I'm kicking it with y'all. So let's go. Today's topic, we're gonna speak on the black household. But we're gonna speak on the black community, black homes and black community. From things we need to watch out for and as a parent perspective. For one, in a black household, okay, if we have the parents are married, you have to keep that marriage, you got to keep it on track, because what y'all display within y'all relationship and y'all marriage, that's what your kids are going to depict on how they're supposed to handle their relationship when they get older. So you have to really watch what you do. Like, you can't be in competition in front of your kids. You got to understand from the jump, when you in a marriage or a relationship, this shit ain't competition. I'm trying to level up, you trying to level up, we leveling up together. It shouldn't be no jealousy and shit in between. Hey, if I'm doing good this month, you ain't doing good this month, shit, don't feel down, shit, let me lift you up. Next month we're gonna be on the same level. You gotta have that mentality, because the kids are watching. Also, you got to start paying attention to the kids, because us as parents, we feel like, shit, nigga, you can't tell me shit, I'm grown. If I tell you go sit down, that's what I said. If I tell you get out my face, that's what I said. If I say go do it, that's what I said. But sometimes the kids be like, you just don't listen. You just don't. If your child keep telling you just don't listen, maybe it's not always the child. I had to learn that the hard way myself as being a parent. Sometimes I don't be knowing what I'm talking about. I just know I want to be the boss, Don Dada, nigga. You came out I run the show. Sometimes you got to sit down and listen to what these kids got to say. You got to know how to draw the line in between parent and friend. Like, I'm your parent, we cool, but nigga, I'm not your friend. You got to understand, there's nothing wrong with checking social media, checking their friends, question them who your parents is, what side of town you come from. You want to know these kids' background, because that energy is being brought around your kids. So when you're not around and you can't keep an eye on what they got going on, you want to feel comfortable. You don't have to feel uneasy and feel like, I don't want my child to get mad at me. I don't want to get mad at me. You can be mad till the cows come home. You can be mad till we on the 80th president. You can be mad till whenever. I don't care. If I know what I'm telling you is for your best interest, applying pressure on your neck, you're not doing it. And there's nothing wrong with that. You just got to learn how to level it out. As far as like fathers in the home, look, man, if you're in your mid-30s, or you in your 40s, like, man, don't try to keep up with the 20s and the teens, man. Don't come in the house doing that goofy, because your son is going to think that's the move. By the time you grow up in your mind and figure it out and try to change your life and try to reach him and tell him, hey, that ain't the he don't want to listen to you. He done seen you do all that other shit. He don't want to listen. How you gonna tell me not to move like this, but I've been watching you move like this for the past 5 years, cuz get out my face. That's when the disrespect kick in. Do whatever you want to do on the block. When you get in the car, you leave home, you go with your fella, do whatever, all that you want to do. But as far as in the house, that should be something different. When you have your daughters, it's most important to show them affection, show them love, appreciation, nurture them, because the last thing you want to do is send your daughter out in the street and the first nigga that be like, oh, I care about you, she ready to give up her life to him. Yeah, I'll trap with you to Florida and get some dope. I'll rob the store. I'll cut a nigga. I'll shoot. I don't care. I'm with you because that's the only person that love me. if you a father in the house and that happens with your child, you should be ashamed of yourself, Dirty. Like, what was you doing? Was the streets that important? Was the club that important? Was the side chick that important? Was getting on it that important? Was fronting in front of your homeboys that important? To lose your daughter to the streets? God forbid something happens to her. But it's also bad to lose your daughter to the streets. Because once she in the streets, man, she might don't never come back. And as you as a father, if you is in her life or you was able to be in her life and you didn't, and that was the outcome, you should be ashamed of yourself. Nobody should kick it with you. You should get in the corner and be in timeout, and you should look at your life and figure out what you need to do with yourself. Because the situation with your daughter, that's over with. She gone. So now you got to find another way to make it right. And to be able to make peace within yourself. We also got to start uplifting these kids. Like, we don't have to be hard on them 24 hours. Stop doing this, do that. You need to do this, get prepared for that. You need to, sometimes it can get tiresome. You gotta motivate your kids, man, and you got to let them be themselves. We got teenagers out here, if they're growing into themselves, even if they're not becoming what you want them to be, they're not just like you, hey, that may not be God's plan for them. Show them right from wrong, but let them become their own individual self. You don't want them to have to suffer because of the ignorance you tried to pass on to your child, and then it's going to pass on to their child, and then that's how the generational curse just keep happening and keep happening. Somebody has to wake up in that bloodline and say, you know what? It's a Don Dada. But as for me and mine, we're going to get prepared. We're going to live righteous until the end. We're always going to search to be elevating ourselves constantly. As long as you think it's about material things and having a good time and the selfishness of life, then you will forever be a failure. And being a failure doesn't have anything to do with your bank account. Being a failure could be your mind frame. Also, there should be no division within the household. Everybody should move as a unit. Everybody should move as a unit. When you move as a unit, you look stronger. Everybody should be on the same accord. Everyone should be helping everyone. Everyone should be helping each other reach their goal and whatever they're trying to do for the day, the week, the month, the year. That's the whole point. That is the whole point of being a family. If you're not on the same accord, you're not going anywhere. And that's just facts. And this your boy GreaseWay. Till the next time, I'm out. Also coming up on the show, we're going to be doing interviews. We're going to have guests on the show. We're going to have a whole lot of topics, a whole lot of real subjects. Doing it all. So like I said, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Till the next time. I'm your boy GreaseWay. I'm out.
30 clear, hanging off the Ruger.